Okay, guys, we are going to take a look at a couple problems together today. Mr. Walker worked most of the examples out, like what you'll be doing for your homework today. There's one that you're going to have that you're going to have on your homework that he did not show you an example of, so I'm going to do it. It'll be the first one on your homework, and then I want to take a look at the last problem on your homework, which is where you write your own equation based on the tape diagram. I'm going to get you started on it because I think that's pretty hard. And I'll get you started, and then you can finish the problem on your own, okay? So number one, in this work today, these are multi-step problems. You can't just do it in one math problem. You've got to do more than one step. Today, specifically, they're two-step word problems. Okay, so let's find what we need to do on number one. The table shows the cost of party favors. Each party guest receives one bag with one balloon, one lollipop, and one bracelet. What's the total cost for 9 guests? So every bag has one of each of these in it, and we're going to have 9 guests that get that bag. So the first step in this problem is we've got to find the cost for one bag. So we know a balloon is 26 cents, a lollipop is 14 cents, a bracelet is 33 cents. And every bag is going to have one of each of those in it. So we're going to need to add those 3 numbers together, 26 and 14 and 33. So let's add those 3 numbers together now. 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 3 is 13. Put my 3 down and carry my 1. 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 1 is 4, plus 3 is 7. So every bag costs 73 cents. That was our first step. Remember, we got 2-step problems. Our second step is what? This is the cost for one bag, but I want to know how much it cost for 9 bags. So I have to take my 73 cents and multiply it times 9. And luckily today, we're just going to use standard algorithm. 9 times 3 is 27. Put our 7 down, carry our 2. 9 times 7 is 63, plus 2 is 65. So it costs 657 cents to make 9 bags. Well, how else can you write 657 cents? It's the same thing as saying $6.57, right? Because 100 cents is $1. Okay. Now, here's the problem, the last problem that's actually on your homework. It looks like this. And the first thing it says is write an equation that could be represented that would allow someone to find the value of m, is what it says. I'm looking at your homework while I'm talking. Write an equation that would allow someone to find the value of m. So as we look at this, to me it looks like it's saying m is all 3 of these numbers and this number together. Okay, sorry, somebody came in my room. I lost my train of thought. Let's keep going. So we're looking at what kind of equation could we write that would allow somebody to find the value. So what we're going to see is this. 973 plus all of these will give us m. So let's write it out. 973 plus, now we could do plus 723 plus 723 plus 723 equals. But is there a simpler way that we could do that? Instead of adding 723 3 times, what else could we do? Well, we could do 3 times 723 and then add that 973. So this equation would be fine. But there's an easier way. So you could do 3 and then put it in parentheses, 3 times 723 plus 973. Okay, so the first thing you would have to do is multiply 723 times 3, then add 973 to your answer. Okay, so I gave you 2 examples of equations you could use. Now, I'm not going to tell you the answer because that's the part that you have to solve on your own. Now it's going to ask us to write our own word problem that corresponds with that tape diagram. Okay, so we've got meters here. So meters is a distance. What could somebody do for a distance? You could jog a distance. You could throw a ball a distance. You could ride a horse a distance. So lots of ideas that you could think of that has to do with distance. Let's just say jog. Okay. So let's say Mr. Helton jogged a certain distance. Well, we could say Mr. Helton jogged this distance on one day and he jogged this distance on the other days. So how could we say that? What could we write it out to show that Mr. Helton jogged the same distance on 3 different days? Well, we could say, and I'll just write it out here as we go, on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, Mr. Helton jogged 723 meters each day. Okay, so there's our 3 723s. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Mr. Helton jogged 723 meters each day. And then on Thursday, we can do another day for this number. On Thursday, he jogged 973 meters. Okay, and then we're trying to find how much it is altogether. So what would we have to ask? We would have to ask something like this. How many meters did he jog in all? So that would be a word problem we could write, right? We could use that word problem to show what this tape diagram is asking for. Now, on your homework assignment, I'm already going to have this 2 parts filled in for you. So you have to find the answer, okay? I wanted you to see this, but it's pretty hard to do on your own. I think you could do it, and we'll go back and work on it some more later. But I've already got the first 2 parts of the problem set up for you. Your job is to find the answer on the homework assignment, okay? All right, go get busy working on it. We'll see you tomorrow.